A very good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So here we start our interview, sir. So the very first question, you have held key positions at education institutes throughout your professional career. What are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
The key factors which connect is basically you can say is return back to the society. What we have grown from this Jamshedpur itself, and now after acquiring the education from the different states, we feel there was a blanket in Jamshedpur for the private universities. Definitely at that time, when we have thought about our director, Mr. Amit Kumar Srivastav, along with other key members of the university, all sit together and decided that definitely we should come up with a university where the students are being helped for their higher education. That was a challenging time in 2017 when we have started, because we were the first private university in this whole of Kolhan belt, and we thought ki the higher education is one thing which is missing in this Jamshedpur. Definitely till 10 plus 2 the school education is very high in this part of a state, but higher education there was a blanket where which we tried to fill up in coming days also.
That's great, sir. So moving to the next question. The education system in India and other foreign countries are structured very differently. So, in your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying here in your college?
See, practical aspect is one of the key factors where we emphasize a lot for the student. We are trying to go up with this professional courses which we call like BBA, BCA, then MBA, probably now B Pharma, D Pharma, and these are the professional courses where the job opportunity is there for the students and they are able to get some employability. The foreign education is more of an employability, whereas in Indian earlier to this, apart from this, the new government has taken a very good initiative, you can say skill development, that is reflected in the national education policy also. So that is a very corrective step which a government has taken for the matching up with the standard of that of international level.
So, the next question, sir, how does the curriculum of your university ensure the best practice of industry?
We have included a lot of industry personnel in the BOS, that is called the Board of Studies, where the curriculum once is designed and revised is through the members of BOS, and being industry people involved in that, there are a lot of best practices which our industry is already following. We are trying to replace that so that our curriculum is so sound that it gives employability and you can say job opportunities to the students when they are actually passed out and they are ready for the employability.
So, any insights into how your college could be more welcoming to students of different races or economic backgrounds?
See, we are having students of every background and races also. Scholarship schemes which we are already running out. Apart from that, we are registered in few of the national and e-Kalyan portal also, where the students are being benefited by them. And for the like Kashmiri migrants and all, we are having a reserve quota of seats where they can easily get admission into.
That's great, sir. So, the next question, sir, what do you think should be the college's top priority over the next 10 years?
The top priorities of the colleges should be most in the academic, the quality of education, which is the parameter we are trying to having an IQAC also for this, getting the improvement every now and then in the academics. Apart from this, the employability, placement cell is there, which is working very hard on this employability factor also. Uh, Other part which I think is the holistic development of the student. Definitely, a university should look into the holistic development of the student. A skill development too also is needed in nowadays for getting employability. So these are the few areas where we think we are looking for next 10 years.
That's great, sir. Moving to the next question, sir. What would you like people to know about your college that they may not know?
Yeah, I think the viewers basically would be not knowing about, apart from the regular courses, we are giving some value added courses to the student like ACCA, CIMA, then it is data analysis, then Wiley. These are the few value added courses which basically enhance the student capabilities for the employability. This is one of the parameters I think the students would be, your viewers would be not knowing this, because these courses are having a lot of weightage in the other states like in Bangalore, Delhi and all places. You are getting this value added courses which we are providing over here. Apart from this, the curriculum is so industry based that the students are ready for the employability. The curriculum is and the quality of education which we are trying to give best to the student present over here in Jamshedpur. Apart from this, like there are the few events which we are benchmark events of the Arka Jain University like Aram, Fresher Party, Navotsav, Ranbhumi, Holy Invasion, then Karwa and Agaz, which is we normally throughout the year we engage students in these activities that the holistic and all-round development of the student is being taken care of. Apart from this, there are few NCC and NSS clubs which we are running for the student. Literally club is also there, where the sports club is also there. So there are a lot of clubs and all which we try to keep student engaged in these activities. So ultimately these helps in the students in developing a soft skill. Apart from this, we are having the placement cell also, which basically looks after the students' placement.
That's great, sir. So, any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and aspiring students?
See, they should be hardworking.
Yes, sir.
Definitely the key of success is hardworking. Apart from this, having patience. In this impatient world, they need to have some patience of this fast moving generation, which we call as a digital generation. The students should be patient. Once they are patient, then definitely they would be learning a lot. They would be not going through these shortcuts, and definitely they will achieve the goal whatever they have set.
Yes, sir. So, what do you see your college's greatest strengths?
The college greatest strength is, as I have mentioned already, it is value added courses. That is very specific design courses which normally you do not find in this region at all. Like ACCA, CIMA, then it is Wiley, then it is data analysis. These are the courses which enhance students for their employability. Apart, the college strength is definitely the quality of education, which we try to provide through the teaching learning process. Then there are holistic development of the students, which we throughout the year we keep student in some or the other activities like Aram, Fresher Party, Navotsav, Ranbhumi, Holy Invention, Karwa, Agaz. These are the activities which we carry on. Digital enabled classrooms, clubs and societies, auditorium. These are the facilities which we provide to the student.
Okay, that's great, sir. So, moving to the next question, sir. What are some of the biggest challenges you see, both for higher education in general and for your university specifically?
See, for the higher education in general, we would be seeing the adaptability to this national education policy. That is the biggest challenge for now for the universities. As of the government has definitely taken a very good step in this to meet up the standard with the other foreign universities, that they are having the best technical education which we are trying to provide to the new generation which is coming up. And for the university, if you point it out in difference, the job opportunity which we feel the student exposure to the industry, which I think the most of this NEP National Education Policy has covered that students should be given much of this industrial experience and technical education for the adaptability to the market for the job. And rather we would say one another point which I need to specify is the quality of education. The quality of education should be such that the student is able to adapt themselves to any industry. It is not to the specific he has prepared himself for this industry only and he can work in this environment only. He can be adaptability to any of the industry and whichever the climate he is able to face it. So that is one of the challenges which we feel of the university.
So moving to the next question, sir. How do you tend to establish a healthy relation and environment in your college?
Definitely talking about healthy relation, it is we can say that we keep students a lot of busy in their co-curricular activities, like in different clubs. They are having the sports facilities. Apart from this, they are having the laboratories and all where the students are busy in their curriculum. And there are NSS, NCC. These are the running clubs which we go. Then literary club is there, where the students are keeping themselves busy. Apart from this, 8 to 9 events are there, yearly events like Aram, then it is a fresher party, and then Navotsav is there, Ranbhumi is there, Holi Invention is there, Karwa is there, Agaz is there. So students are automatically busy in these events around, and that is the reason you can say healthy environment is there. We are definitely having any process is well settled for any sort of applications and all which the student needs any support from the offices or administration office, so they are getting it all. So that's to be the healthy environment.
That's great, sir. So moving to the last question, sir. What do you think your roles and responsibilities to the college and the students are?
See, the role is basically to provide the best of the facilities to the students for the all-round development. Definitely, if they are facing any problem, so we are there to look into that problem and overcome that. Counseling cell is there, where the teachers are having around 15 to 20 students in a group, and one mentor is there. They are looking into that aspect, that any difficulties a student is facing, whether it is personal or to this peer group, any problem which a student is facing. Whatever the promises which we have made to the student to give the best of the education, we are trying a level best. Then industry exposure, which we are trying to give to the student, that they are able to get the best of the placement. The placement cell is there, the clubs are there where the student can engage themselves. So these all of the facilities we are trying to provide to the students for the all-round development.
That's great, sir. It was a nice talking to you.
Yeah, thank you.